Well, we just got back from Walmart. I went over to the pharmacy. It's closed. But I got me some of them patches, pain relief patches for your back. I'm going to put a couple of them on tonight and see if that helps. I did get out and cut a few limbs up with my pole saw, which that was sort of dumb. And then I went and lifted up on another generator. I don't know why I did that. I got it all enclosed. Chris went out there and got disposed of the gas, put it in the vehicles because I don't like to keep gasoline cans around. I can always get them later. Both generators are full of gas already, and they've been. You turn the gas off, let it run out, and that way all you do is turn the gas back on, and that way it's not no gas in the carburetor. And that's just like letting it run completely out of gas if they got the turn-off valves. Now my little bitty generator that I keep in the ambulance, it doesn't have a turn-off valve, so you just let it run completely out of gas, like you would a lawnmower or something. Dog's got some treats and some bones. I spent $128 or something like that on just odds and ends. Milk. Let's see. 2 bags of dog treats with a big box of dog bones. Some 2-liter pop. And then, let's see what else. I don't know. I bought me some shrimp. I throwed it in the toaster oven, got them hot and eat them. About 8 of them, I think is what I eat. And that'll be my supper tonight. And, let's see, I'm just exhausted. And I did do quite a bit of trimming out there. The guy's going to come tomorrow. The kid's supposed to come today, but I didn't see him when we come back, so he's going to stack it all. I don't stack. I don't bend down that much, but I didn't mind standing up and cutting it with that pole saw. And I did that. Chris was doing other things in the house, doing the laundry for one thing. I hate laundry. I just buy more clothes. That's what he said. You just buy clothes. You had to have the laundry all washed up. And he messing with his little dog. My dogs were outside. Let's see what else I did. What else did I buy? I bought a bunch of stuff. Some onions, because I love onions. And then Chris stopped and got him some burritos. At Taco Bell, no thank you. I did eat breaded shrimp, which usually I don't do that either. But I thought I'll treat myself to breaded shrimp while he eats his Taco Bell. Let's see what else. Oh, I bought me some chicken legs and thighs to make me some chicken and noodles tomorrow. What else did I buy? I bought some more meat. I don't know what it was. Well, I bought me some canned tomatoes. They had them on sale for 64 cents. Diced tomatoes. So I bought 4 cans of that. I didn't buy no sweets. Oh, I bought me some grapes, strawberries, and what else? Yeah, grapes and strawberries. I think is what I bought. All kinds of fruit. Bought me some mushrooms. Trying to remember all I bought. But anyway, mainly vegetables and fruits. I'll sit around and eat grapes instead of sitting around eating candy. Chris said, "You ain't gonna buy no candy?" I said, "Nope, don't want to buy no candy. I'm on a non-candy type deal for a while." Let's see. I restacked everything in the ambulance and took it off the back and put it up in case the weather turns bad. He's still got 2 generators to put up in the cargo trailer. Let's see. We got plenty of generators. I think there's about 15 of them around here. They're going to pay me for that big generator, so I'm just going to put the money up, I guess. And they're going to have the thing come and get it. Let's see what else. I guess that's about it. I'm glad my solar panels wasn't damaged. And that was about all I got going on. I'm just laying back in this chair. Everybody thinks this is all I do. No, I'm exhausted. I'm getting too old to going out there and trimming on trees. I'm not, what do they call it, Paul Bunyan type. But anyway, I got what I wanted done, so there you go. I put them charcoal covers, for your grills over the generators, left them right there on the porch. So they're ready to go. And what else? I guess that's it. We went over there basically to get, I bought some more milk. I would never run out of milk. Of course, the little dog has to have a little bit of milk in his dog food. Because he's just a puppy. He was a mess today. Oh, good Lord. Chris has got him now. He's really rotten. He chases after Chris, barks at him. It's funny as hell. My dogs, they get up on the van and stay away from him. I still got to put a bunch of canned goods. Oh my God, do I got some canned goods. I was looking yesterday and the day before. We was at Lowe's and some other place. You can buy returned items. I think it started off at $4,000 to $5,000, $6,000, $8,000 at a whack, and you buy a return semi-load or a 40-foot, basically a 53-foot shipping, like a shipping container, but it's a semi. It's 53 foot, 4-foot pallets, and I think you start bidding on them at $4,000, and they could run on up to what Chris said. Once you buy a bid on one of them trailers, and I said, I don't know where I want one of them trailers. I don't know what I'd do with all the stuff that's in it. Like a hoarder, you really need some more of it. But they've all returns. I looked at a dryer over there, and it was going to the trailer. It was $1,100 dryer for $400. Of course, now when they load all this stuff up, they'll have return chainsaws, they'll have washers, dryers, anything you can buy at Lowe's. I don't care what it is. If it's return tools, whatever. You get around 20 pallets, I think it is, and above. So 20 pallets of stuff. I don't know where the hell I'd put it all. And like I said, you have to go get it on your little trailers and bring it to wherever you're going. A lot of people are doing that now. And they're reselling it on eBay and places like that. The market value or wherever the hell that is. Little bitty places, and they're selling their stuff. I thought, it might be a good business to get into. Go get it in the 18th or the 20-foot cargo trailer. That'd take about 5 or 6 loads. I think I can haul 2 or 3 pallets. That's all I can haul at a time. But you buy the whole thing. And they had different ones you bid on. So some of them says large appliances. Some of them like refrigerators, stoves, and all that stuff. And some of them's just tools, DeWalt's and stuff that's been brought back. All kinds of just anything. Some of them's lawn and garden. They sort of try to separate it. They don't do the pallets, at least I didn't find, where they individual auction off the pallets. It's mainly a truckload at a time. 53-foot semi-load of returned items. I think the one bid was $46.50 or something like that. And that's the last that I checked on it was $46.50. $4,650. So it'll be under probably $5,000. And you'll probably get $100,000 worth of merchandise, or better, $150,000, $200,000 worth of merchandise. Of course, it's all been returned, and some refrigerators got a little ding in the door, or whatever, blah, blah, blah. But you're getting a $2,500 refrigerator for pennies on the dollar, basically. I might do that. I don't know where the hell I'd store it. My shop's full. I could put it at the barn, I guess. Or move some of the stuff out of the shop. Start me an eBay business. Oh, I'm getting too old to start any type of business. See, there's money to be made out there if you want to hustle. That's the main thing. You want to hustle. Now, when I was young, I don't want to start adventuring when I'm 90, but when I was 30, 40, 50, 60 years old, I really got in there and hustled. That's why I can sit on my butt today. But I told Chris I wouldn't mind me putting 10 or 15,000 involved in some of that stuff. I wouldn't want to go over 20,000, because I really don't need none of it. He said he'd put in some, and I'd put in some. I'll just try buying one truckload at a time. Probably a couple $1,000, be 4,000, 5,000, but let's say 2,500 a piece. And you get about $150,000 to $200,000 worth of stuff. I said, well, I don't know what I'd do with all of it. I just need a dryer. That's what I told him about it. I just want a dryer. I want a truckload of dryers. Oh, Lord. I guess I better let you go. I am tired. I got out there with that pole saw. My son said, well, Dad, I've got a guy that was supposed to come. Well, I don't see him. And, of course, I was out there at crack of daylight. And he said, well, he's supposed to be here by 9 o'clock. And he said, well, then he talked me and said, let's go to Walmart. I got to get some dog food and this, that, and the other. And I said, well, I got to go to the Walmart, too. I ain't got no grapes or strawberries. The other ones didn't look good. But anyway, that's what I bought. I bought $128 worth of crap. Milk, orange juice. Oh, the pomegranates look so good. I wished I should have bought some and then used in my juicer. Fresh pomegranate juice. Well, I better let you go. Now I'm just tired. But I bought some odds and ends. Got the generators put up. All except 2 of them. They'll go in the cargo trailer with the other, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. There'll be 6 of them in there. Lord help us. I got 2 of them in the bus, 1 in the ambulance and 1 in the bus. 2 in the bus, actually. I bought one about 2 years ago. Never been used. Great big one, 10,000 watts. I should have got it out. It would run 24 hours or so on fuel, on full up. A friend of mine, I told her she should have called me. I'd have brought her a generator. All she had to do is put gas in it. She lost all of her food, but I'm sure insurance will pay for it. I just don't like the inconvenience. That's all. I don't care. And then cleaning out all the food, and if you do turn down the insurance, you got to write down all what you paid for it, and blah, blah, blah. Hell with that shit. Chris is working on the insurance. Yeah, I ain't working on them. Of course, we'll have to figure out what all we spent on trimming the trees and all that crap. Too damn much work. I'm being lazy today. After I got back, I ate my shrimp. And now I'm just making a video. I better let you guys go. But there's always things out there to do that you make a little extra money. Let's say if you bought something, let's say you bought 20 pallets worth of stuff. And they're from DeWalt to tools, barbecue grills, you name it, it's in there. Anything Walmart, Lowe's sale or Home Depot or any of them, they have big auctions. Well, you buy the trailer load of stuff, and then you sell it out through, like, okay, if it's barbecue stuff, you'd hang on to it to the spring. Christmas stuff or whatever, you get rid of it between now and Christmas, a lot of stuff like chainsaws, this, that, and the other, you get rid of them in the spring or right now due to ice storms or whatever. You'd have to sort through it, catalog it, put it up on a shelf. Shit, I don't want a second-handed place anymore. I wouldn't mind having a second-handed place. Discount house is what I call it. The discount house. Lucky discount. That's what I'd call it. But this $15,000, $20,000, you could end up with enough inventory that you could make probably 100,000 off of it. At least that, probably, if not twice. You know. But I found out instead of big equipment, little stuff sells faster than the big stuff. You know, like pliers, crescents, and tools, and chainsaws, reciprocating saws. All that stuff sells a lot faster than a refrigerator, stove, or fencing. They had a bunch. On one of them was nothing but chain link fencing. Hundreds and hundreds of rolls of chain link fencing and poles and the top rail. Everything went with the chain link fence. And I'm thinking, okay, that's a lot of fencing. I see my load full of it. Like a shipping container full of 40 to 53 foot. Stacked to the top. I don't know how many hundreds of rolls was in there. Told him, nope, I don't need that much chain link fence. I'm going for the small things. Little bitty things. Had a pallet of batteries, wouldn't have been bad to get rid of. Well, I better let you go. Ain't no telling what I'm going to get myself into. Talk to you later. Have a great one.